Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is an Avon tag video. I was tagged by Jalaunda, Ms. JZ Days. I wanted to make sure I got that right, so I'm reading it off of her channel. And I will put her link to her channel in the description bar below. She is another Avon rep, but she also does other videos. She tries on clothing. She does a Faith Fridays that I absolutely love, which is like a Christian video, and every Friday that I find personally very inspiring, and just she's got a lot of energy. She's really fun, so I will put her link in the description bar below. But she did an Avon tag where she had some different Avon questions, and she tagged a couple of us Avon reps that do YouTube here, and I was one of the ones, so thank you so much for tagging me. And I'm reading the questions off my tablet here. So when you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. So the first one is, how long have you been an independent Avon rep? Actually, just a little over 5 years now. And I know that because I got my Avon anniversary email from them saying that I had been an Avon rep for 5 years. I did sell previously in the 90s. I had a stint where I did it. And I lived in a different area at that time, and I did it for a while. And I enjoyed it then, and I was pretty good at it. But I don't know what happened. Well, one thing is I used to do it for an office building, and it was good to get a lot of orders, but then I started getting people that would write me bad checks, and I don't take checks now unless it's from a very trusted customer. But so that kind of started to get to be a pain in the butt, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue with it. So, but I did pick it up again about 5 years ago, and I really enjoy it now, and it's going well for me. Why did you become a rep? Actually, what's kind of funny is I had a booth at the trade center, which is like an indoor flea market, and I sold purses, like and wallets and jewelry and stuff like that, because I needed a job that was flexible. At that time, my dad was still alive, and he had very bad health issues. And I couldn't just do a 9 to 5. You know, he needed me. He had kidney dialysis, all kinds of things, and I needed something that I could do on my own time. And I had opened up this booth in a trade center, and because it was open 5 days a week, but you didn't have to open your booth if you didn't want to, as long as you paid rent on it, you know, and you were there pretty regularly. They didn't mind if you were closed a day here, a day there, or something like that. So that's what I was doing. And there was an Avon rep that was selling beside me. She had the booth next to me, and she actually was never there, and her customers would come in and they would be so mad. They would be complaining that she was never there. They had ordered and couldn't pick up an order and blah blah blah. Well, she ended up leaving the trade center, and before another rep could get in, I told the manager, I'm gonna sign up and do it, because I used to sell Avon and I know I could do this, and you know, I'd be better at it than this other lady was. So that's what brought me into it initially, and I just picked right up with it, and it's been really good for me ever since then. The next question, what if anything has surprised you? Sorry, you can hear my garbage man out there. What if anything has surprised you about Avon? I really lately especially have been surprised at the strides that Avon is taking with becoming competitive in the online marketplace. That really, that Avon lady that goes door to door, she's still out there. She will do that. You'll find one, but for the most part, Avon is trying really hard to be competitive with other online retailers that sell beauty products, and they are really taking the steps, I think, that are necessary to make themselves competitive in that area, and they're really modernizing Avon. They're putting a fresh spin on it. It's youthful. The products are getting to be very on trend, and I think that's really, really fabulous. If you were stranded on a deserted island, what 3 items would you hope to have with you? Okay, so this is what I was thinking. I would want Skin So Soft, number 1, because if I was on an island, I'm sure there would be a lot of bugs, and the Skin So Soft would protect me from bug bites, hopefully, and also be like a moisturizer for my skin. So I would want Skin So Soft bath oil. That would be my number 1 thing. My number 2 thing would be some bug guard with SPF in it. Well, wait, now that I'd have two things for bugs. I would say I would still go with the Skin So Soft because you can use it for other things too. But I would definitely take some of the Bug Guard with SPF or some sunblock. Avon also has sunblock because I would definitely need some SPF. I'm so pasty, I would be burned to a crisp in like 2 days. So I would definitely be needing some sunblock. So yeah, okay. So Skin So Soft, the original bath oil, and then some sunblock. And then the other thing would be some kind of lip balm. Maybe their moisture therapy with the SPF in it. Something like that because I gotta have some chapstick. No makeup items or perfumes or nothing like that. I'm all about staying, no bug bites, no sunburns, and no chapped lips. What are a few things you have learned from your customers? One thing I've learned from my customer, the most important item or thing that I've learned from customers, and I tell people on this channel when people ask me for advice or anything, is do not decide what your customers will buy. Never underestimate your customer. Never think you know what they're going to buy and what they're not going to buy, because they have surprised me. You know, I've learned to not make up their minds for them, to let them choose what they want. And sometimes they will surprise you. And so definitely don't ever, like I always say that, especially with the marked brochures, don't not give somebody a marked brochure because you think that because it's more expensive, they're not going to order it. Or because you think they're in a certain age group, they're not going to order it, because they will surprise you and they will order. Trust me. So just be open-minded to your customers and let them make their own choices. And also another thing I've learned from my customers is they love their Avon. They really enjoy it. They love Avon. They always have this nostalgic tie to Avon. It's something that's been generational for them. You know, their mother used Avon and their grandmother used Avon and their older sisters used Avon. And it's just it's a generational thing. It's nostalgic for them. And Avon customers are some of the most loyal customers that you will ever have. You know, as far as any kind of direct selling company goes, I would say Avon customers are like super duper duper loyal, you know, so that's another thing. What is your number one selling item? It's really weird because when I had my Avon booth, the number one selling item was that I sold off the table, like out of the booth, cash and carry, deodorant. Hands down, deodorant. I would sell those roll-ons all day long. You know, people loved those things. The other thing would be Skin So Soft bath oil. I sold lots and lots and lots and lots of that. And then men's cologne, like Black Suede, Wild Country, the aftershaves, and the colognes. Very good sellers, all those things. Things that I couldn't sell at my booth as much was lipsticks, eyeshadows, things like that. I don't know. I don't know if it was just like the customer base that was coming in there or what. When I closed down my booth and I started doing the online sales out of my house, you know, like with my YouTube channel and that, definitely now I sell makeup is my number one, you know, lipsticks and eyeshadows, stuff like that. Those are my number one sellers now. But when I had the booth and it was cash and carry, it was definitely deodorant, Skin So Soft, and Black Suede and Wild Country. Have you ever tried an Avon product and didn't like it? Which one was it? Yeah, that's happened to me on more than one occasion, and I'm really honest with you guys when it does. I would say probably the product that I like the least from Avon usually is like the mascara. But I have recently found one that I'm very happy with. I'm wearing it today. It's the Big and Multiplied. It's brand new. I just never could find an Avon mascara that satisfied me. I really couldn't. So I make no bones about it. I don't try to hide that fact. I use Urban Decay mascara usually, but I really like this mascara. I've also tried some Avon perfumes that I did not care for. Like the Today, I don't like that one. It's way too much gardenia-y. I'm not into flowery stuff like that. But so I would say some of the perfumes and the mascaras are probably the products that I personally don't care for as much. What do you enjoy most about being an Avon representative? The flexibility. I love that I can do it on my time, and I get back as much as I put into it, you know, so I know exactly what's going to happen. And I know that if I'm working it, I'm going to have a good month. And if I'm lazy, my month's not going to be so good, but that's all because of me. And I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? So that's what I like the most about it. And then it's fun. It's like, I love makeup. I love beauty products. And, you know, I love it. It's fun. It's something I'm passionate about, is beauty products. And I could talk all day long about eyeshadow and lipstick and blush and, you know, so yeah, definitely. That's another thing I like about it. What are my business goals for 2016? Well, I would like to make Honor Society again. I'm at President's Club level. When I used to have my Avon booth, I was always at Honor Society level, very close to Rose Circle, which at that time, Honor Society level was 20,200. That meant you sold at least $20,200, and then Rose Circle was $38,000. So sometimes I would be very close to making Rose Circle, but I never hit it. Since I closed down my Avon booth and I primarily do online sales now, I am selling at President's Club level, which is $10,000 or higher, and I have not reached Honor Society yet, which is the $20,000. So this year I would like to reach Honor Society again, primarily through my online sales. We'll see if it happens. I mean, I do have a few customers that I deliver to and shop locally with me that I interact with, but primarily my Avon customers come from this YouTube channel and you guys. So yeah. So that's my goal. I want to hit Honor Society this year. So that means you all have to buy like tons and tons of Avon. So, okay, you don't have to, but if you want to, that's okay. And then, the last question is, people always ask how much money you can make selling Avon. What is your number one selling tip? I think that it's just what I said before. Don't make up your customers' minds for them. Let them decide how much they want to order. Let them decide what they want to order. Don't think for them. Also be super knowledgeable about the products. I get this a lot, and I don't think that I am like a beauty guru by any means. I don't think that I am Miss Beauty Expert. I'm not a makeup artist or anything like that. But a lot of customers tell me that it's very nice to have an Avon rep that knows, if they say to me, I want an eyeshadow that doesn't have any glitter in it, I can tell them which one that is. If they say to me, I want a lipstick that's shiny, I can suggest a lipstick that's shiny. If they say, I want a perfume that smells like musk or roses, I can tell them which perfume smells like musk or roses. Know your products. And I think in Avon, while there is a lot of us, especially in the YouTube Avon community, that know our makeup and our beauty products, that's not necessarily reflected outside of YouTube. You know, a lot of Avon reps just are not into makeup and beauty products, and that's okay. They don't have to be, because Avon sells a lot of different stuff. But try to be knowledgeable about your products. Take the online training. When you become an Avon rep, they offer online training to you. I suggest everybody take the Avon University classes, because that's the only way you're going to learn, and also utilize the Facebook groups and the message boards. Learn as much as you can about these products so that you can answer your customers' questions with confidence. Yeah. I would say that's my big tips there. Just know your stuff, you know, put some time into it and know your stuff. So yeah, that's it. But that was fun. So thank you so much, Jalaunda, for tagging me. And she tagged all the other Avon reps I know on YouTube, except for Brenda. So Brenda, the Canadian Avon lady, whom I adore, I tag you. I love watching Brenda's videos because the brochures are always just a little bit different from the US, and the prices are a little bit different, or they get things that we don't have, or we have things that they don't have. So I enjoy watching Brenda's videos. So definitely, Brenda, Canadian Avon lady, I tag you to do this when you get a chance. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.